to give you a brief on that is simply this. I'm talking about the universality of our experience as children of Israel, Ghanaians. Ghanaians were taken from their mother womb. Here, there were 66 slave forts at the peak of slavery. Ghana had 46 of the whole 66.
66 in Africa.
66 between Senegal, what they call Upper Guinea, down to Angola, which they call Lower Guinea. There was 66. The Gold Coast, Ghana had 46 of the 66. It is fulfilling the prophecy, what was prophesied. Deuteronomy 28:68. It says that I will take your children, put them on ships, and scatter them in the winds throughout the world. How do you answer that? It says in Ezekiel chapter 5, verse 12, that they would come in 3 stages. So a third of them would die on the voyage from the village down to the coast. A third of them would die in the middle passage. And a third that was delivered to the New World, Americas, would build that kingdom, the most mighty kingdom in the world. Now, what are they talking about? We have to now, Ghana has a great amount of responsibility. Ghana must act, and she will begin to, as the holy city of Mecca. But only this pilgrimage will be for African people all over the world. And Ghana will be the beacon, the shrine. And I said there are 2 places in Ghana where I am absolutely convinced, because they have a heritage that is so deep in antiquities. That is Asin Manso in the central region and Bano Manso in the Brong Ahafo region.
It's extremely important to understand the message that I am carrying. What we must do is make Ghana equal to what the Muslims have in Saudi Arabia as Mecca. Ghana must become the pilgrimage for all African people in the world. You hear what I say? And the best place I know, one of the places to start, is right here in Asin Manso, which, as I said before, the Lamb of God is here in Ghana, and the personification of that Lamb of God are the 2 African slave descendants who are buried in Asin Manso. That should become the pillar, like the black stone in Mecca, where our people can come every day, 24/7, to atone with God in expiation with the Almighty.
Is the resurrection of the second coming of Christ. And Psalms 68, I believe 31, tells you that. And princes will come out of Egypt. Ethiopia will stretch out her hands unto God. They're talking about the black race coming back into God. Brother Nee, we have to understand, just like when the children of Israel fell, the black world was supreme at that time. When we fell, there had to be a transformation for a new dispensation and a new people to come in. And so you don't go straight from black to white, and you don't go straight from white to black.
There should be a transition.
Barack Obama in the United States of America. You understand what I'm saying? Blacks are now rising to a position universally of prominence. They are making the way now for this transformation from the white world to the original, as they say, the second coming. The original world order was a black world predominantly throughout the planet Earth. And I'm talking about before the birth of Christ. And we are returning to the bosom of God. And that simply means we as a people, we have much homework to do to get back to the ethical, the moral, and spiritual cleanliness, sanitary cleanliness. My final words to all our brothers and sisters, Ghanaians, and those beyond the borders of Ghana. We now have to humble ourselves, and we have to look now within to do some deep soul searching, because we are the people that the holy books are talking about. But it does no good for the holy book to talk about the people unless the people themselves can ingrain that in them to realize
the real people.
Yes, and so education is a key right now. The proper education. So we have to set up educational programs to get ready, because this paradigm shift is coming. And Charlie, if you get in the way, you will get run over. I mean, what is to be, kul faya kum. What is to be is going to be. And this transformation is coming to resurrect for the second coming of Christ. So education, we must educate our people now to who we are. Man and woman, know thyself.